Hello, KL. I'd like to share a Thanksgiving story with you this week. After all, it is Thanksgiving on Thursday, right? We're all getting ready for it. This is Pete the Cat, The First Thanksgiving, and is written and illustrated by Kimberly and James Dean. So I know that you've been learning in your classroom a lot about the first Thanksgiving. So let's see what Pete the Cat has to say about the first Thanksgiving. Pete was nervous about being a pilgrim in his class's Thanksgiving play, The First Thanksgiving. Just do your best, his best friend Callie said. Pete said he would try. He was ready. His mom had even made him a pilgrim hat, which was really cool. See the pilgrim hat? And there's Pete the Cat and his best friend Callie. She gave him some very good advice. Just do your best, she said. I like that. Pete took his place at the front of the giant ship that his class had made out of cardboard. Pete was a pilgrim on the... What's the name of the ship that the pilgrims sailed from England to the New World on the... You're right, the Mayflower. Pete was a pilgrim on the Mayflower. In 1620, a group of pilgrims decided to leave England for the New World to build a new life. It was a long, long trip on a big, big ship, sang the pilgrims. The sea was rough and very dangerous, and many of the pilgrims got very sick. The dream of a new start in a new world made the hard trip all worth it. For more than 2 months, the pilgrims sailed. So look, there's a calendar. September 1620. It's circled. They left on September 6th. Oh my goodness, they wondered if they would ever get there. Look, they had to sail September, all of October, and even some days in November. Oh my goodness, that's a long time. After 65 days on the ship, the New World finally came into view. Land ho, Pete cried, and all the pilgrims did a happy dance. I bet they really did, too. They probably couldn't wait to get off that ship. The pilgrims arrived in the New World at Plymouth Rock in what is now Massachusetts. Everyone had many chores to do, like growing food, finding water, and building shelters. Whoa. And remember, when they were building their shelters, they didn't have the tools that we have now to build houses. Everything was very hard for them, wasn't it? The first winter in the New World was long and hard. And by the time spring came, the pilgrims had to decide whether they would give up and go back to England or keep trying. The pilgrims had heard about the Native Americans, and many worried that they would not be friendly. Well, Pete had never met a cat he didn't like, so he thought they would be kind. Well, there's Pete the Cat, and there's the chief of the Native American tribe that helped them. What's his name? That's right, Squanto. Pete made a new friend in Squanto. Squanto and the other Native Americans showed the pilgrims how to grow crops like corn beans, and squash. By fall harvest, the Pilgrims had plenty of food. To thank Squanto and the other Native Americans, the Pilgrims invited them to share the harvest. Let's see what's on that table. Turkey and corn and green beans and different kinds of squash and fish. This celebration became known as the first Thanksgiving. Well, Pete was relieved when the play was over. He had remembered all his lines. Wow, I never thought about how hard it was back then, said Pete. There they are taking a bow. Later, at Thanksgiving dinner with his family, Pete said, "Let's all go around the table and say something we are thankful for." "I'm thankful for my family," said Pete's mom. "I'm thankful for my skateboard," said Bob. "What are you thankful for, Pete?" "I'm thankful for the brave Pilgrims that started this new, free world," said Pete. The end. Well, I have to agree with Pete. It was a very rough first year for the Pilgrims, but I too am very thankful for this beautiful country that we live in, the United States of America. And I'm thankful for Our Lady of Victory School. All my children went to school there. I'm thankful for Our Lady of Victory Church, where I go to Mass every Sunday and on holy days. It's a beautiful place, and you, I'm sure, are very thankful for it also, for your beautiful classroom and your wonderful teachers. I hope you all have a very, very nice Thanksgiving Day with all your family. I'd like to read you another very short little poem. This one is called A Very Thankful Prayer. And it's written by Bonnie Rickner Jensen, illustrated by Natalia Moore. And you know why I love this little prayer? It's because I realized when I read this book that every single one of us can write a prayer or say a heartfelt prayer of thanks to God for all the wonderful things we have in our life. It doesn't always have to be a prayer that we've memorized. Let's see. A very thankful prayer. Every day I wake up with a happy, thankful heart. I fold my hands and say a prayer, the perfect way to start. I'm thankful for my woolly scarf, my cozy coat and hat. They make me feel all snuggled in, no matter where I'm at. Yes, warm clothing in the winter is something to be thankful for, right? I'm thankful for the colored leaves of yellow, orange, and red floating through the chilly air and landing on my head. Having fun outdoors, that's another thing to be thankful for. I'm thankful for the farmers' fields where good things start from seed, the sunbeams and the raindrops help to grow the food we need. Yes, thankful for the farmers and the farms. I'm thankful for my family and their great big bear hug, love. All good things are gifts from God. They are blessings from above. I'm thankful for the pumpkin patches filled with big round fun. I love to march down every one to find my favorite one. Wow, I think we all like to do that, right? When we go to the pumpkin patch, go up and down the rows until you find the best one for you. I'm thankful for the friends I have. They like to laugh and play. Together we have special times that brighten up my day. I'm thankful for the juicy apples ready to be picked. They're yummy in a pie or dipped in candy on a stick. Ooh, I can't wait to have apple pie on Thanksgiving Day. I'm thankful for Thanksgiving and the family time we share when we hold hands and bow our heads. God's love is always there. I'm thankful for a cozy fire giving warmth and light beneath the shining moon that glows among the stars at night. I'm thankful I can help someone when I share and give. Showing others kindness is the nicest way to live. Yes, it is, isn't it? I'm thankful for the seasons, and I'm thankful God made fall, but for his love that fills the earth, I'm thankful most of all. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.